Okay, so I got cut off last video. So I was changing 10/6 into a mixed number. Okay, so like I said, 6 goes into 10 one time. 6 times 1 is 10. If I did 6 times 2, that's more than 10. So that's what I mean by it goes into it one time. This is kind of close. Okay, there you go. So I put my whole number is how many times that it goes into it. Then whatever is left over, so right here, that 1, whatever is left over goes as my numerator. Okay, that's right here. So like I said, 6 times 1 is 6, 10 minus 6 is 4. And then your denominator stays the same. So 10/6 is the same thing as 1 and 4/6. Okay, let's look at 11/5. 5 goes into 11 2 times because 5 times 2 is 10. So 2 becomes my whole number. And like I said, 5 times 2 is 10. 11 minus 10 is 1. So that extra number that's left over becomes my numerator. We have looked at changing improper fractions to mixed numbers several times, and we did it with drawing it out. That still applies here. Like I said, if you did, so I'm going to make that all one. Okay, so with 6, I'll need to divide this into 2. No, never. Let me try this again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm dividing this into 6, and it said I had 10/6. So I'd color this in. I'd color in 10 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look, I still have 1 and 4, 6. It's the same thing. So now is that kind of ringing a bell for some people? Like, oh yeah, we did do that a couple weeks ago. This is the same thing. And if you look, 1 and 4/6 is going to be a lot less than 2 and 1/5 because I have 1 whole pizza over here versus 2 whole pizzas and a piece left over. So this makes sense. It's the same thing. So if you don't want to do the cross multiplication, you can always change it to a mixed number. Let's look at this one over here as our bonus. Alarm went off. All right, 5 goes into 8 one time. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 becomes my whole number. Now, we take that product and we subtract it from our numerator, meaning 8 minus 5 equals 3. That becomes our numerator. Okay? So I have 1 and 3. The denominator never changes. Fifths. Okay? Then over here, 6 goes into 12 2 times. 6 times 2 equals 12. So it's just 2. That's it. I ate 2 whole pizzas. I ate 2 whole pies. I ate 2 whole cakes, however you want to think about it. So we know that 2 is greater than 1 and 3/5. Building off of that, we can go back to any of these improper fractions and draw them out like I did for this one right here. Okay, let's look at 8/5. I need to erase some of this, I've decided. Okay, so we're looking at 8/5, knowing that that changes into a mixed number. So I'm going to need to, I make a square. This is how I always draw stuff out. It's just easier because I can divide it right down the middle and I know it's the same size. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm coloring in 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 1 whole because I've got 5/5, and then I have 3/5 right here. Therefore, I know that 8/5 is the same thing as 1 and 3/5. I might upload some additional videos that have to do with improper fractions to mixed numbers and mixed numbers, improper fractions to help you guys at home. I hope that you guys are doing great, and that completes NTI Day 4.